We're going to continue now with company information setup. File, setup, company information, and on to system settings. The settings in this tab are global and apply to the whole system regardless of the location that you are currently using. The date format and phone format list boxes define how dates and phone numbers are displayed in the software. Check the Add Inventory to All Locations checkbox if you have more than one location and keep the same inventory at all locations. If checked, inventory entered at one location will be entered in all other locations. The Tax on Discount checkbox determines whether the system should calculate the sales tax before or after discounts are applied to an item. If the checkbox is checked, the sales tax will be applied before the discount is credited. If the checkbox is not checked, the discount will be credited before applying the sales tax. Check the Synchronize Patient Family Address and Home Phone checkbox to automatically synchronize patient family address and the home phone number with other family members. The commission formula drop-down box determines the setting for commission calculations based upon the retail or the cost of the item being sold. Commissions based on cost apply to gross and amount commission types only, not to margin percentage commission type. The ePrescribe site is a unique customer number assigned by Insight Software. This number can only be entered by a MyVision Express representative once you have executed an ePrescribe agreement with Insight Software. If you plan to export patient health records using the HL7 standard, you must use the CCD organization code field to specify the OID, object identifier, that identifies your provider or organization as the party generating those records. In the Insurance section, verify the place of service code in the Medicare Service POS text box. The default is 11 for doctor's office. For a list of codes, refer to the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services website, www.cms.gov. If you are going to electronically submit insurance claims through a clearinghouse, use the remaining fields on this section to specify the clearinghouse information and account information. Enter the interchange sender ID and application sender code that Gateway EDI assigns to your office. In the Vision Web section, if you use this interface, specify the installation folder of Vision Web's Route 1 software and a status timeout in seconds. If you use DVI to transmit your orders to labs, enter the installation folder for the DVI RX Wizard in the field provided. And if you subscribe to the OptiPort interface to order contact lenses, check the Production checkbox and enter your client identification as provided by OptiPort. On to the Internet Settings tab. The Mail SMTP Settings section configures MyVision Express to send emails to patients, physicians, suppliers, labs, employees, etc. The emails may contain PDF attachments of letters, reports, receipts, and lab copies. Your SMTP server is typically in the form of mail.yourdomainname.com or smtp.yourdomainname.com. The standard port value is 25, but your ISP may use a different port number for security reasons. The username is your full email address for most providers, but some may just use the portion of your email address in front of the @ sign. Enter your password and a reply to address. This last setting allows you to send emails from MyVision Express and receive responses at a different email address. Lastly, if your provider requires SSL encryption to authenticate, check the Use SSL Encryption checkbox. Click Send Test Email to open the email screen and send a test message. Click Email Signature to create a signature that will appear at the end of every email message that you send. For the Clearinghouse panel, If you are using Gateway EDI as a clearinghouse and you would like to submit your claims via FTP, Gateway EDI will provide you with a username and password to upload the claims to their server. The Send Claims via FTP checkbox needs to be checked to enable this feature. And lastly, for patient eligibility Gateway EDI panel, if you subscribe to Gateway EDI's patient eligibility service, enter the username and password for it here. In the next video, we'll continue with company setup information where we've left off here.